And let's start with the big story we're tracking this evening. Viewers, this is a concerning update coming in from Chennai in Tamil Nadu. And straight up, we talk about the kind of incidents that have been reported with regards to forced conversion in the state. Now, if we talk about this particular school, a school in Chennai is facing allegations of forced conversion of children living in its hostel. This has once again raised questions on how there is a basic need to acknowledge that forced conversions are happening across the length and breadth of the state since the longest time, and nothing is being done to put a full stop to it. Well, if we get into the details of this case, it is the state child rights body that has unearthed forced conversions attempt at the CSI Monahan Girls Higher Secondary School. Moreover, during the surprise inspection, the child rights body found out that the said school wasn't even registered. Well, after the conversion row came to light, a massive war of words has erupted. SCPCR chief has hit out at the Stalin government, alleging it has not taken action in the case. And Priyank Kanungu, the SCPCR chief, also added that minor girls were still not rescued from the hostel. He in fact also warned that if action wasn't taken soon enough, then they would summon the chief secretary and the DGP and take action against them as well.
नहीं, अभी तक हमको कोई भी रिपोर्ट तमिलनाडु गवर्नमेंट से नहीं मिली।
क्या कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन है एनसीपीसीआर के पास इस केस के रिलेटेड?
कि कल तक हमको ये पता था कि उन्होंने बच्चों को रेस्क्यू करने की कोई कार्रवाई नहीं की है, लेकिन इसके बाद कोई एक्शन टेकन रिपोर्ट जो चीफ सेक्रेटरी को डीजीपी को भेजनी चाहिए थी वो उन्होंने अभी तक नहीं भेजी। देखिए, सीपीसीआर एक्ट में हमको सिविल कोर्ट्स की पावर है जब हम किसी केस को इंक्वायर कर रहे होते हैं। चीफ सेक्रेटरी और डीजीपी को दिल्ली तलब करेंगे, उनके अगेंस्ट जो एक्शन लेना चाहिए एज पर प्रोसीजर ऑफ लॉ।
The action plan, we just hope and pray the government would take action, else BJP Tamil Nadu would be forced to go to court, High Court as a writ petition, because it is happening day in and day out. How many writ petitions can a political party keep failing?
Rescue and rehabilitation is the first priority.
Within 24 hours. That is the first priority. Nothing has happened. They have reached on 6/9/2022. Today we have crossed about 4 days today. And no action. The government agencies are trying to stonewall the investigation.
Shocking that on name of education, poor children are being converted. They are being forced to convert. I'm hopeful the state government will take action against the school authorities and the all concerned people, and will give the right report to the Child Commission.
So let's open this up and really try and get to the bottom of this problem in Tamil Nadu in this particular case. Let me go across to Dr. Saranya Jayakumar, who is from the SCPCR in Tamil Nadu. We have Mithun Vijay Kumar, who's a political analyst with us. Also with us is spokesperson of the VCK, Mr. Vikraman R. But my first question is to Dr. Saranya Jayakumar, because ma'am, it is the observations by your, child rights body that has now gone ahead and put it out in the open as to all that's going wrong in this very school. This is of course not the first such case. In fact, if we talk about Tamil Nadu, several such incidents have come to light, and what this reveals is that there is a seeming threat to multiple potential lavanyas in schools around Tamil Nadu and in particular South Tamil Nadu. What is it that you found out when you first inspected the school?
Ma, we have to understand that it is not only this home or hostel that we inspected that day. It was a joint inspection by the State Commission of Protection of Child Rights along with the Department of School Education and Mr. James, the PO from the District Child Protection Unit from the Social Defense Department. So they gave us a list of 13 schools that have hostels inside their campus. So we were doing a random inspections. We selected 2 schools. One is St. Anthony's in Mylapore, and they run a home by name, Lazarus Home, inside their campus. And the second is CSI Monahan School. St. Anthony's had lovely records maintained. They were registered. Children were very happy. We spoke to the children. But in the CSI Monahan Girls High Secondary School, it was late by the time we reached the campus. We could not meet the children in the school. So they were children in the hostel. So we were in a thought that this is a hostel and it has to be registered under Tamil Nadu Homes and Hostels Act. But to our shock, this was a free home for poor children. So basically it's a child care institution which is supposed to be registered under the Juvenile Justice Act. So when we went inside, Such substandard conditions, I must say, not conducive for child development at all. Rusted beds stacked up in the corners of the halls and not used by the children. Children were lying on the floor and sleeping. And I think each child had only 4 or 5 sets of dresses, and that's all. They were asked to reuse the uniform without washing. They were not having a bath every day. Only once a week they have a bath, and no proper drinking water facilities. So these basic facilities were missing. And we saw Bibles lying all around, okay? Because I understand that it is a Christian school. I also studied in a Christian school. I understand that we are asked to follow, Christian prayers and songs and all of it, but that cannot be forced into children. So what happened, we wanted to meet the girls. So we asked them to come and we met them in a hall. When the management was there, they refused to speak to us. And then when we asked the management to wait outside, there was one girl who walked up to me and said, "Your earrings look very pretty. And you look very pretty," is what she told me. So I said, "You also look very beautiful. Where is your bindi?" Generally, I asked her. And then she immediately hugged me and started crying so badly. I felt very sorry for this poor girl. And then when I asked her why she was crying, there were so many other girls who joined. And then they said, "No, we are not allowed to be ourselves here. No bindis allowed, no flowers allowed, no games in the evening, TV not allowed. We're not allowed to talk about movies or watch movies or anything in the TV." And then these children were also asked to read only the Bible and the daily syllabus, the portions every day for 4 hours, and no entertainment at all for these kids. So they cried, and then that place was so full of mosquitoes, so dirty.
But
so then
when did you get to know about the warden and the allegations that have been leveled against the warden of this hostel?
When we spoke to the girls, the warden, there is no security cameras, mother. 3 cameras broken intentionally, and nobody is watching these children. They don't maintain attendance records. There is no record of these girls being there. And I was also told by these girls that they are not allowed to speak to the day scholar children. They're not allowed to. And immediately we initiated rescue process. The PO was there. So he's the one who's supposed to rescue these children and place them in another childcare institution. So the CWC was informed and a rescue was immediately initiated. The DCPO came there that evening to meet the children, and she also spoke to the parents. And we were in an assumption that things were happening. And then on 9th, I get a call from a number where this girl from the hostel calls me and cries out so loudly. She says, "My parents are asked to come. They're all asked to give in writing that their children are safe here. And they're scolding me for why I opened up to the state commission." I was also so helpless. And then when I tried to get back to the state authorities, no response at all. And then at 2 o'clock, I get another call from another number because the parents were there. The children called me from the parents' number, because when I was there, I gave the commission's number and the member's phone number to the children and said, "Anytime later in life when you need us, you call us." And that's how these children got in touch with us. Because the state authorities were not responding, I had no choice but to write to the National Commission.
And I believe none have responded so far, because we just played out Mr. Kanungu's reaction as well. And despite setting a 24-hour deadline, no response has come in from either the Chief Secretary nor the DGP. So there is certainly a sinister coercive conversion push in school classrooms and schools in Tamil Nadu. Now, this is of course in the realm of allegations that have so far been made. Nothing has been proven. But if we just go by what has been reported, ma'am, what action is being taken against these institutions? How do you protect these students?
See, whether there is forced conversion or not, whether they prove abuse or not, that place is not registered. As simple as that. Children cannot be lodged there. Okay, immediately they need to be rescued, and then once they produce the papers and once they prove that the children are safe,
and nothing needs to be proven till the time the investigations are on. Why can't these girls be rehabilitated, rescued? That's the biggest question this evening. Let me go across to Mr. Vikraman. Mr. Vikraman, so what justifies this kind of a delay? The NCPCR has sought a response, has sought action from the Chief Secretary, DGP, something that must come their way. They've not heard from anybody from the state so far. Why this delay? This first thing that everyone must do here, the concerned authorities must do here, is pull these girls out of that very premises.
Of course, there is no doubt about it. My question to Dr. Saranya is, where there is a allegation of forced conversion here. See, that is a poor maintenance of the hostel, the poor maintenance of the basic amenities, and the children were not given any proper beds, no cleanliness, no proper treatment to the children, that is all fine. Where is the question of forced conversion here? Why is this debate now? Because that being a Christian minority institution, and they are having Bibles in their classrooms, that doesn't mean they are forcing them to become Christians.
No, but
See,
even if one of the
No,
girls
no.
have confided in the child rights body members and have narrated their ordeal, it must be taken seriously. Let me go across to Mr.
let me
Vijay
finish
Kumar.
it. Let me
No, because
finish
I'm
it.
running out of time. I need to take in all perspectives because no action has
so you don't take any
been taken, no
perspectives to lead.
response has come in. Forget action. There are multiple such cases that have
No,
come
no.
to light
I
in the
am
past
saying
as
it
well,
is an
sir.
allegation. It is
Videos
just
have
an
gone
allegation,
viral.
mere
We also
allegation.
remember the dying
Mere
declaration of
allegation.
Lavanya.
And I'm
So the
saying
sensitivity is at stake here.
uniform for any children in the schools, like, bindi, flowers and all.
All right.
Even
No,
in
that
Hindu schools
said,
also we
that
don't
said,
Does
if
the
a demand
Dr.
is being
Saranya
made
does
by
not
the
know
child
all
rights
this?
body to rehabilitate those girls, why has that not been done? I want Mr. Vijay Kumar to come in. Yes, sir.
See, it's a known fact that Stalin is creating a political environment that is conducive to forced conversions. And this is probably the fifth or sixth issue that we are hearing in this 1 year, right? We know the issue of Valarmati, who tried to set herself ablaze in front of the collector's office because of conversion issue. We know that we have all seen the viral video of Kanyakumari teacher who was trying to, forcefully convert his student. And we have seen events where Stalin is sitting silent when someone speaks against Hinduism in particular. So Stalin is trying to bring together, or the party itself is trying to bring together all the extremist minority groups and pseudo-liberals together and create a majority out of it. And now you see Mr. Vikraman, how easily he's trying to, trivialize the case of conversion, which is being reported, and it's very
How do you
evident
prove
that
it is a conversion, mister? Please tell me, how do you prove
Till
it's
it's
a
not
conversion?
proven. Till it's
You
not
go
proven,
with the
Mr.
proof. You tell me why-
Vikraman.
you tell me
The
why was
only
Valarmati-
appeal being
How do you
made
prove it's a
by the
conversion?
concerned
See, there is a
authorities
proper
who
uniform
inspected
for
the
children.
premises
That
is
was
that
children, especially
please
from
pull
Tamil
out
Nadu.
these
Dr.
girls.
Saranya
How
would
would you
know it
justify the
better.
case of conversion of
She is
Valarmati? How
she
would
is a
you
student of
justify
Tamil
the
Nadu.
conversion
All
of
right,
She
there's
would
no
know it
point
better.
speaking over each other, gentlemen.
You-
We'll have to leave it at that.
We-
But
we-
there
we
is
have-
a
we
larger
have
plot at
evidences here.
play.
I have evidences
I'm going to
here.
have to leave it at that.
Court
There's a larger plot at play in several such cases. We're going to wait for the investigations. But any kind of punitive action that must be taken against those making these attempts will be done if those allegations come out to be true. For the moment, the only appeal is to rescue those girls. Why the delay is the big question. I'm going to have to leave it at that, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Also, Dr. Saranya, thank you.